Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do. Today we're gonna have a look at a pair of Adidas, which they were actually designed for squash. Go ahead and also take them out of the box. Okay guys, so today we're gonna have a look at the Adidas CT86. So as I was scrolling through the Adidas website through the new shoes section, I've stumbled upon this pair of shoes, which as you can see, it actually looks quite interesting. And even though it says that it's actually designed for squash courts, this one is actually good for daily use as well. And I would say that this shoe, it actually looks quite interesting, and it gives a retro vibe. And given that the retail price for this shoe is just £75, I actually think that we are getting a good shoe overall. As you can see, we have some suede, some leather and some nylon, and this shoe is also having some recycled materials. So as you can see, starting here at the front of the shoe at the toe box, we have this cream suede, which for some reason they actually decided to use it also on the actual midsole, as you can see here. And as we go towards the toe box, you can see that from this suede we are changing it to this white leather. And then we're gonna change to this nylon mesh, which it actually feels a bit thicker. So I guess being for squash, it needs to be a bit thicker, otherwise you will rip it quite easily. So this nylon mesh, as you can see, goes also on the lateral and also on the medial side. And we also have it here at the tongue. We will get there in a minute. So as we go towards the lacing system, you can see that we have again this white leather material, which actually keeps these plastic loops in place where you actually will put your shoelaces. And in this case we have these nylon flat laces, which I actually feel that they're gonna untie quite easily. But as you can see, underneath these laces we have this nylon tongue, which I would admit that it's actually not that padded, and I guess this time you don't actually need it to be too padded, otherwise your foot will actually get hot a bit too fast. Also, as you can see, we have this red tag with the Adidas Originals and lettering. And now having a look at this lateral side, you can see that we have these three stripes, which they are actually in this dark blue color, but at the edge of these stripes we have some red color as well. So it's gonna be the same on the lateral and also on the medial side. And then as we go towards the ankle section, you can see that we have the same cream suede, which we have it here at the front. So this will cover the whole ankle section here, and just above it we're gonna have this blue leather, which also has the Adidas Originals logo here at the back. And as we go inside, you can see that we have some padding, which is actually covered in this material. I think I've said it in my previous reviews that this one actually feels a lot like the material used in the towels. So in my opinion, I think that this section of your foot will actually get a bit too hot because of this material. Also on one side you can see that we actually have the sizing tag, and of course we also have a foam insole. As you can see, we also have the gold Adidas and original logos here at the heel section. And even though this shoe is designed specifically for squash, I really feel that this one it's actually good for day-to-day use. I mean, it's actually quite comfortable, but for sure don't expect too much. I mean, this midsole it's actually quite hard, but this insole being a foam one, it's actually giving a bit of support. Now we're gonna go to this rubber midsole, which as you can see, it's not that high. So as I've said previously, this one will not give you a very good comfort, but as you know, a lot of people are actually preferring a harder midsole than a squishy one, so for sure this one will be for them. And as you can see, this midsole is in this beige color, which also has here the Adidas lettering and the Adidas Originals logo. And we also have the Adidas Originals logo here at the front. And I really like this actual design here at the front. It really feels that on this side and also on the medial, it's gonna give actually good support with this raised midsole. And as I've said at the beginning of this video, they actually decided to put some suede here to cover the actual midsole here at the front, and in my opinion it actually gives it a very retro vibe. So this shoe is actually redesigned from another pair of shoes which was available in the 80s. So if it gives you a retro vibe, for sure you had something similar in that period of time. Now we're gonna go to this very interesting rubber outsole, which as you can see has a very interesting pattern, and we also have a different color in different parts of this outsole. And of course we have here in red the Adidas lettering and the Adidas Originals logo. So as you can see, this actual midsole has a border here at the lateral side, which actually goes all the way to the other side. So I guess this one is actually built like this to give you a very good support on the squash court. So for sure this one is more inclined to that specific sport, but as I've said before, you can also use it for day to day and do not have any problems. As in for the actual sizing, I went with my true to size, and I really feel that this one is actually embracing my foot quite nicely. But I need to add that if you have wider feet, I would suggest you to go with a half size up, and that's just because this actual shape of the shoe, it doesn't feel that it's gonna be too wide. So for sure a half size up will be better for people with wider feet. But rather than that, for the price of 75 pounds, I really feel that this one actually it's gonna be a good shoe for day-to-day use. Even though it's designed for the squash courts, I really felt that for the few hours that I had them in my feet, this shoe is actually quite comfortable, but don't expect too much from it. I mean, this rubber outsole for sure will not be too comfortable, but at least we have this foam insole, which will give a decent amount of comfort. And yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this Adidas CT86. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel, and as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.